Hi, everyone. Today's topic is brought to you by viewer Brendan from Psych Casserole. He asked me to make a video about singleness and loneliness, especially being middle aged. I can't believe I'm middle aged. It feels weird saying that. If you're in your 40s or 50s, let me know if it feels weird to you too, and you still feel like you're in your 20s or whatever age, teenager. Because I know I still feel like I'm maybe, I don't know, 21 or somewhere thereabouts. So when I say middle age, it just freaks me out. But I think there's a special kind of flavor to being single in that time period of your life. So as usual, I did not plan anything. I didn't even premeditate on this. I just said I'm going to hit record and I'm going to basically channel whatever comes to me, speaking from the heart and from top of mind, improv, as it were. And you guys know I love improv, one of my favorite art forms of all time. So where do I even begin? So this is something I really have struggled with big time. And basically, depending on the day, and sometimes within the day, you'll get a different answer from me or a different version of how I feel. Because there are some days I feel on top of the world. I'm like, you know what? I got this. If I'm alone for the rest of my life, I've got amazing friends. I got great hobbies. I have a good job that, yes, isn't ideal, but the kids love me. I love the kids. I feel like I'm making a difference in some way, even if it's something small, by being a teacher. I love my friends, or I said friends. I love my friends so much. I really do. I love my family. So many things that fill my cup, that love cup. But of course, they can't fill the romantic love cup. So then there are days, like recently, I think this is where I am currently, where I'm really frustrated that I'm still single because I have all these beautiful things. And the advice on the internet is create a life so beautiful that the person, you don't need that person, that they would just come in and be a nice addition to your beautiful full life. It's like, okay, well, I feel like I'm doing that. And maybe the point of that is if that person never comes, because it's not a guarantee, right, that you'll find the love of your life, your partner, your person, that at least you have something for yourself and you're not just sort of waiting on them to create a cool life together. But I think the struggle for someone like myself and anyone else that's a deeply feeling, loving person. I know nowadays the term is lover girl, lover boy. Basically, a hopeless romantic is what I said back in my day. It was like, oh, I'm a hopeless romantic. I love love. I've always loved love. I think I will always love love. I've had a really tumultuous, to put it lightly, love life. I won't go into the details because probably have to save that for a book. I'll probably have to write my memoir eventually when I get old. And then I can go into details about all these different crazy situations and relationships and just my dating life that's been so weird. I feel like that's been targeted. That's like if this life is a video game, that's kind of the thing that God wants me to master. It's like you better respect and love yourself and love me and not focus on that because that's going to be a wild ride, my dear. Not that he's tormenting me, but sounds like it, right? But it feels like that's really my big challenge is the area of love and relationships. And as somebody that loves love and finds herself in the modern dating sphere, it's a weird place to be because it's really not made for people with sensitive big hearts like mine and maybe yours. It just feels like, of course, a lot of things in this world, right, as they're getting exposed, every layer is getting peeled away. It's like, oh, everything's kind of backwards in this reality. Evil people rise to power and have all the status and money, while the people that are trying to do good are living these usually small, humble lives. Not always, there are obviously exceptions to the rule, but it feels that way about love too. It's like a lot of people that have really big, beautiful hearts, that have a lot of love to give, may be single, and you're like, what is going on? And so that's a big part of it, is living in a world that wants things quickly, microwave culture. Uh, we have access to so many options. Life is sort of this weird, it's not very stable. So it's almost like a lot of people my age, because as a millennial, an elder millennial, we've had tragedy after tragedy, and the world just hasn't let us really get our footing. It's kind of like romance takes a back burner, right? Because I'm guessing the man that maybe is for me, he's probably trying to build a nice life, and maybe he's crawling out of debt, or he's trying to get a good job, going a career going. I don't know what he's doing right now. I hope he's okay. I hope you're okay, future husband. I pray for you all the time. um but it's hard if you don't have that. It's like the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. If you don't have your basic needs met, I'm doing this because it's a pyramid, if you've seen it. If you don't have the base of the pyramid, there's no way you can build up to the top, the beautiful romance and love. So there's that. There's just so many things attacking love, family, and I can see why. It's, if you don't have those things, your life is kind of blah, right? And it really, now I'm going down a different path talking about family, so I don't know if I want to go there, but that being a basis of stability in society, and if we crumble that away, it's kind of like dispersing people and making us easier to control. But that's a whole different topic for a whole different time. And I know I'm not perfect. I have worked through traumas and dramas and tried to make myself the best I can, so that when my person steps in, I feel like, oh, I'm worthy of them and they're worthy of me and we're a good match. But I know I still got a long way to go, and maybe I'm like the cake in the oven that's just still a little goopy. And even though I can't see the goop, or I deny the goop, God knows there's goop. And so he's like, you got to just cook a little bit longer. But it's frustrating. I was actually thinking yesterday, coming home to an empty house every day, I've gotten so used to it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is now my reality. And this isn't at all what I pictured my life would be like at this age. Not at all. So I feel, it feels weird. I'm thinking I'm supposed to have a husband and maybe some kids running around, and so to where I open the door, it's like, honey, I'm home. That classic like 1950s life. Yeah, that's me. That's what I want. That's what I'm thinking about. Because I'm old school, old soul. So it's just been a wild ride being somebody that wants something lasting, deep, and real in a world that's shallow and just ephemeral. I know it's out there, people have found it, but I don't want to just get into something to be in something. I want something that's mutually beneficial and mutually exciting, and we're both in it to a deep degree. I'm not I'm not thinking that, he's into it when he's really not, because I can do that sometimes. I can get really excited about somebody only to find out, oh, they weren't as into me as I thought they were. And another struggle I have that maybe you have too is, I find it's not for a lack of options, because there are men that have shown interest, but for one reason or another, my spirit just, it's like, no, this isn't my person. I'm not romantically interested. And then I've got guys that I might find attractive, which is not super common for me. I feel like I'm not somebody that's like, oh, everybody's attractive all the time. I've got to, know somebody's brain. I like a good brain. And sometimes those guys aren't into me, and I'm like, oh shoot, maybe I'm maybe I'm not as attractive as I thought I was. So I have days like that. So if you have days like that, it's normal, I guess. I hope. I'm saying this thinking, I hope it's, I don't know if it's normal, but where I'm like, maybe I'm kind of ugly. But I know that's not everything, right? It's not just how you look. There's so many other factors, so many things, and everyone's dealing with their own stuff. It's kind of like acting when you're auditioning. You can't take it personally if you don't get the part. There's so many factors at play. But to be the age I'm at now and still be single, I know I've mentioned my age before. I don't know if I want to mention it in this video, but I did say middle age, so you kind of can figure it out from there. Um, yeah, it can be challenging, especially with the world being the way that it is now. Maybe it's because I'm doom scrolling too much these days, and I know I am, and I want to stop. I just haven't yet. Um, it feels like we're about to fall off a very steep cliff as a society, as the world, maybe even. And I'm thinking, I want my apocalypse partner. I want somebody that if we have to quarantine again, if we have to socially distance ourselves again, I hope not. My goodness, I will lose my mind. I want someone that can stay in the house with me. We can play games and do things together and keep each other entertained and have a buddy that's like, hey, we're in this together. Even if the world burns down, I got my best friend who I can smooch if I want to. That's the dream, right? But I have to make peace with if the world ends and I'm alone, that's just my lot in life. And then I remember, it's like, well, when we die alone anyway, right? So maybe there's something to that. Maybe God's really trying to get me to have a deep, deep peace being solo. So I think that's it for now. I don't want to talk too long about this because I know it's just like a talking head video. And I appreciate your attention span in a world that is just dopamine hit, flashy, crazy Michael Bay style, everything. So, but if you're single, hang in there. You're not alone. I'm with you. There's a lot of people. It's funny on the internet. I like watching these Instagram videos, people that are single, and then reading the comments. Like, and you can see they seem like quality humans, like smart, funny, interesting, beautiful people, all scattered throughout the world, just looking for love and can't find it. Um, my dream would be for all of us that want to find love to find our person. What a beautiful world. Could you imagine if people didn't have to be lonely in romance? But in the meantime, we don't have to be lonely with other people around us. We can connect with people in different ways. So I hope if you're a single person that you've got people around you that make you feel loved, um, and things that bring you joy. And yeah, just know you're not alone. And maybe in time we'll find our person. When I do, you can bet your bottom dollar I want to put them right here and talk to you guys and be like, this is my man, I found him. But I think I've done that a few times and they all broke up with me, so maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe it's bad luck. I think you guys have met a few of my boyfriends on here. I took down the videos, so if you're looking for them, I just took them down because it's just past stuff. I don't need no resentment or anything. I just don't want it on my channel. So, all right, guys, I send you love. Please take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.